Kenya Defence Forces in Kismayu have discovered a shallow grave on the outskirts of the city where two bodies believed to be those of two Kenyan soldiers have been buried. It is suspected that the two bodies could be among those of 5 soldiers who went missing after KDF troops and their allies from the Somali National Army engaged the Al-Shabaab militia during the capture of Mido town. According to military sources, though the bodies were still clothed in Kenyan military uniform, doctors will have to carry out DNA and autopsy tests to establish their identities before notifying their next of kin. Since the Kenyan Defence Forces kicked off Operation Linda Inchi 1 year ago, Kenyan troops have lost 22 soldiers, 4 of whom are still unaccounted for. Elsewhere, supporters of two political rivals in Thika engaged in a cockfight after one group stormed into the venue of a meeting convened by their rival group. Police had to move in to quell the fracas by ejecting one of the warring groups. The meeting to launch the TNA Thika youth movement in Thika had been convened by Alice Wangoi Ng'ang'a, the immediate former Secretary General of the Kenya National Congress Party KNC, who recently decamped to TNA. As the meeting progressed, supporters of Juja MP William Kabogo, who is eyeing the Kiambu governor's seat led by a member of the Juja CDF committee, an aide to Kabogo, Kang'ethe Nungari, and the Matatu official Keboi stormed the venue demanding to know why they had not been invited. The group was angered by Ng'ang'a's failure to openly declare her choice for the seat of governor, despite having declared her support for TNA presidential aspirant, Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta. In Mombasa, 5 people lost their lives through a grisly road accident at Samburu along the Mombasa-Nairobi Highway. The accident occurred after a transit goods lorry rammed into a private car, killing all its 4 occupants and the loader of the lorry. Among the dead were 2 foreign nationals who are traveling from Mombasa to Nairobi. Eyewitnesses say the lorry was overtaking another lorry when it collided head-on with the oncoming saloon car. From the Garissa County, chiefs and their assistants have vowed to frustrate campaigns for both presidential and other political aspirants if they don't support the National Administration and Coordination Bill, which is yet to be tabled in Parliament. The chiefs say they will use their grassroots power to mobilize voters to rise up against those supporting the scrapping of provincial administration, a move that will see chiefs lose their jobs. The administrators argue that it is impossible for chiefs to work under county governments, saying that the governor, who will be an elected leader, could choose to do away with them. Michael Njenga, Citizen TV, Nairobi.